Alrighty, let's take a look at this question. So we're asked to find the equation of the tangent line to the curve. Let's write that down. Y equals, what is it? X cubed plus 6x squared minus 21 at, this is where it gets weird, its point of inflection. So they didn't give you the point where you want to find the tangent line to, but they told you it happens at the point of inflection. So we're going to do a little bit of curve sketching here. So one thing we know is point of inflection occurs when the second derivative is equal to 0, and it changes concavity at that point. So let's go find the second derivative. So first derivative, 3x squared plus 12x, and second derivative, 6x plus 12, and then we're going to factor so that we can figure out where it's equal to 0. So we factor out a 6, and we have x plus 2, which means y double prime is going to equal 0 at where x plus 2 is 0, so x equals negative 2. And then just to confirm that concavity changes, we're going to do our little number line and test the second derivative. So we'd have sub in a number less than negative 2, say negative 3, into our derivative up here, our second derivative, and we would have 6, which is always positive, negative 3 plus 2, which is negative, so negative means concave down when you're talking second derivative, and then sub in a number bigger than negative 2, say 0. 0 plus 2 is positive, so that part's concave up. So it does change concavity there, which means our point of inflection would be at negative 2 comma, we need to figure out the y-coordinate. So let's go up here and figure out our y-coordinate. So when x is negative 2, we sub in that into our original function. That's how we're going to get our y-coordinate. And that would be negative 8 plus 24 minus 21 is going to be negative 5, I believe. And that means our point is negative 2 and negative 5. Alrighty, so we have our point at which the tangent line to the curve would happen, and now we're going to get the equation of the tangent line, and to get the slope of the tangent line, that is our first derivative. So our slope of the tangent would be the first derivative, but with negative 2, our x-coordinate subbed in. So we sub in that negative 2 to get the specific slope at that point. And we would have negative 2 squared 4 times 3 is 12, minus 24, so negative 12 is our slope. And then we just set up our slope point form, so y minus y1 equals mx minus x1, and use our point and our slope. So y plus 5 equals negative 12, x plus 2, and to get the form they have it in, which is y equals form, we are going to first multiply that negative 12 through, and then we are going to subtract 5 to the other side to get negative 29. Okay, so negative 12x minus 29, so it looks like F is your answer. And there we go. Alrighty, hope that helped.